Hi, welcome to this week's introductory video for the Benefits of Nature session for people in the natural environment. So today I've come on a little bike ride to the Bole Hills Park. Wonderful views down the Rivlin Valley, the Loxley Valley and the Don Valley from here. The themes of this week's session are to do with benefits of nature. So leading on from some of the things that we've been thinking about in previous sessions, what I'd like you to do is think about how we frame and conceptualise benefits, both in terms of an anthropocentric worldview but also an ecocentric worldview. So do we think about benefits of nature in terms of how we can benefit directly as a species, or do we think about benefits in a more holistic sense? So the screencast presentation this week looks at some of those different standpoints and some of those different theoretical ideas. And I suppose it's useful for us to think about how, as a species, our relationship with the natural environment in terms of how we thought about benefits of nature is kind of a reflection of how divorced we've become from and how alienated we've become from the natural environment as an urban species. So it would have been nonsensical to our ancestors to think of themselves as separate from nature. Nature would have been a force that was all around them. They would have known about the changes of the seasons. They would have known about the importance of fertilising the soil, of thinking about the influences of the weather on the harvest, and a sense of the changing seasons would have been very much a part of their everyday lives. We're now more separated from the natural environment. We're kept safe from it in our homes, and so we're having to kind of revisit this sense of benefit. So what do we mean by benefit? Do we mean how engaging with the natural environment can help us to become better advocates for nature and better stewards of the natural environment? Or do we think about benefits in terms of how we can place an economic value on natural resources? Some interesting things for you to think about this week. Get out into some natural spaces near you, have a think about what they mean to you and how spending time in them helps to shift your environmental worldview and your standpoint in terms of the role of the environment in our everyday lives and how we as human beings sit within the natural ecosystems. So I hope the sun comes out again for you. Enjoy the rest of the materials, and I'll see you in class.